혹시 가주시죠?
네. 영수증 필요해요?
네.
감사합니다.
Gonna switch things up a little bit today for my first video back in a while, and I'm gonna show you a really cool underground yarn market that my husband and I visited in Seoul a while back. We took a little detour to try out the Baffle that we saw on Street Food Asia on Netflix. JP was dying to try it. Every time we went, she was closed. So finally she was there this day. JP is about to experience his long anticipated Baffle for the first time in his life. Good?
Pretty impressive. It's hot.
Here is what one of the entrances to the shopping center looks like. It looks like an abandoned subway station or a bomb shelter, but oh my god, look at all this yarn! And this is the store I shopped in, mostly right here on the left. She had the most yarn in there. The market is called HoeHyun Jiha쇼핑센터, which means HoeHyun Underground Shopping Center. And as you can see here, it is on subway line 4, pretty much right smack dab in the middle of HoeHyun Station and Myeongdong Station. So it doesn't really matter which one you get off at. I guess whichever one is a shorter distance based on where you're coming from. There are multiple entrances into the shopping center. Here you can see there's like up here, over here, over here. So it doesn't matter what side of the street you're on either, but just for reference, when you're at the subway stations, if that's how you're getting there, if you are exiting at HoeHyun, you will exit at either exit 7 or 1, and then from Myeongdong you'll exit at exit 5 or 4.
아니 이게 5만 원에서 부가세가 들어가는 거지. 생각보다 이럴 수 방법이 없어.
I have very specific things I was looking for specific projects. I was trying to be really disciplined and self-controlled in the middle of all of this yarn goodness.
5시에 가주시죠?
네. 영수증 필요해요?
네.
감사합니다.
It's somewhat arranged by color, as you can see, but then there's some parts where it's just pretty random. When I went to pay, she weighed it all. I think it was a price by the gram. Not expensive at all. And then some people were in there buying really small quantities of cord and stuff, or thread, and she would just measure off a little bit and then they'd pay her. It was pretty cool. There's another little store. Same kind of yarn, but less of it. see, it's pretty much the same. And then actually the same shopkeeper also runs this shop, so we both had kind of a laugh when she came in to help me right after I had just bought yarn from her in the other store. And then here's JP. He was just looking at records this whole time. I joined and shopped a little bit too. Hmm?
I think I gotta get this.
Oh, nice.
Me cache le soleil, ma vie est un voyage que j'ai fait à 15 ans. J'avais pour tout bagage l'envie d'être un géant.
We got that Journey album he was looking at, and then Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. This particular one was pressed in Japan. My favorite one that we bought is this Jim Croce album. I just really love it, especially the B-side.
I got a name, like a singing bird and the croaking toad. I got a name, I got a name, and I carry it with me like my daddy did. But I'm living the dream that he can't hear. Moving me down the highway, rolling me down the highway, moving ahead so life won't pass me by.
I'm wearing my sweater today that I made partially with that light blue mohair. It turned out to not be actual mohair, it's synthetic. Oops. I used up every last bit of it already for this sweater, so I can't show it to you. The label was in Chinese, and Google Translate couldn't translate it, and I can't read Chinese. So I didn't figure out that it was synthetic until later when I finally found it online on AliExpress. And then I did get some of the other yarns that I used on this swatch there, the yellow and the green. I have to be honest, the lighting wasn't really good in the shop, so some of it I didn't like as much once I got out into the light of day again. But I did get quite a few other yarns for some stuffed animal projects I had planned. Here's one of them. He's made entirely out of yarn I bought in that store there. I'm pretty jazzed about it, actually. Here's the bag from the shop. I kind of love it. 벽과공간, which translated to wall and space, something like that. They had some decent quality. They had some that were not such great quality. Good variety. I'll put all the location links down below in the description of the video.